Chicka, Slim Shady.
Yes, sir. Let's run this.
Hotter than a set of twin babies.
Oh, yeah.
You got a Mercedes Benz with
what?
the windows up with the temp goes up to the mid-80s. Calling men ladies. Sorry, Doc, but I've been crazy. There's no way that you can save me. It's okay, go with him, Haley. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to episode 192 of the OpTic Podcast. This episode is brought to you by BetterHelp, and we have my man Zinni over there from Better Days Ahead. We have a man Scumper Jumper, and we of course have Pamski. I'm wearing his super limited edition team only hockey jersey from the Pamaj one.
Team Pamaj. From the little NHL tournaments. That's the little hockey.
From
tournaments
they won, right?
No, we got to the A division finals, like the peak of it. Heartbreaking loss.
Second, so you got second.
Yeah, we got second overall.
Nothing to shy.
Nothing to be ashamed about. That's fucking awesome.
Then there's we could have been in the B, the B section of it, and that means you get third, right? If you win that. So, but no, I've never seen the finals of that tournament. Those kids brought us to that, so that was pretty amazing.
Were they insane?
Yeah, dude, they were nuts.
They were nuts.
You see ringers, dude. A few of those kids got picked up by some of the farm teams.
Yeah, they're already
OHL
getting
teams.
scouted at how old are they? Like 12?
No, they're like 15.
Oh, okay.
15, 16.
Okay, so that's better.
Yeah.
The bad thing is that Pam's height would disallow him to sort of sneak himself in there and be his own little ringer. You know?
Oh, he'd be destroying.
They would know.
There.
It was so funny. One of the kids couldn't fit in the jerseys that we got him, so I gave him mine. So you just see Seven and Pamaj, and like the way they were putting it on the score sheet too. You just see all these kids' names, and then you just see Seven, Pamaj scored goal, third period, whatever.
Hell yeah.
He was stoked though. He was stoked. Good kid.
Hell yeah.
Anyway.
That's good. So if you guys didn't know, Pam is such a good human that he always gives back to his community, and he helps. What are they? Age like 10 to 14.
So the kids from this jersey here, those kids have been on the Team Pamaj teams since they were like. We've been doing this for like 6 or 7 years now.
Oh, wow.
So those kids, I've seen those kids like grow up, and it's always such a mind fuck, like kind of seeing them again.
Yeah.
Because dude, they just grow up so fast, and it's just so bizarre.
Do they talk do they have like a lingo
yeah.
Like not like like Fortnite lingo? Like are they like? Can you tell it's like a newer generation when you're like around
absolutely.
them?
Do they
Are they like doing
bruh?
dance moves and shit?
No, they're not hitting no emotes or anything like that on.
Oh,
actually, one of them did. One of them hit the gritty.
Hit the Orange Justice.
Yeah. Like they're clowns like that.
That's awesome.
Anyway, so again, anytime that I get a chance to tell you props on that, I'm so glad that you do stuff like that for your people out there, man. Are they all from the same nation that you are?
No. So
They're not OBJ. How do you say it? Obijwe?
Ojibwe?
Ojibwe,
No, so
Ojibwe.
there's Mohawk, there's Cree, there's Ojibwe, there's so many.
So you just everyone. Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah,
Good for you, man. Good for
so
you.
whenever we have these teams, like there's also a lot of players that don't get picked up to their First Nation, because just spots and all that, they run out of space, and we pick up a lot of the players that just can't find a team, so they find a home with us. So. And we've just become so cool with all the parents and all that. Like, one of the kids' parents helps run the team, and next year we're doing a girls' team, and 2 of my little sisters are playing on that. So,
that's awesome.
That's dope.
Yeah.
Congrats.
It's gonna be
very
sweet.
good.
That's sick.
Super dope. Seth just got off a 24-hour stream. Did you watch any of it?
I did watch a little bit, man. You were going through it a little bit. I don't know how you did it.
Nah. So the 24-hour. It was hard. It was definitely not easy. I haven't done something like that I don't think I've ever done a 24-hour solo stream.
No.
I could be wrong. My memory may be fading, but I don't think I've ever done that before. I'm not gonna lie, it was hard, but it only really got hard at I would say the 18-hour mark. 18 hours. Man. Whenever you look at the clock, it's 4 a.m. Or at 18 hours, it was 3 a.m. And I usually am asleep on the couch every night at 11:30, 12. We'll be watching Love Island or just some bullshit. Unless we're watching a show, then I'll lock in. But I'm usually asleep on the couch at 11. Last night I fell asleep on the couch at midnight. Iz wakes me up the same way every time. She's just standing over me do you want to get in bed? And I'm every time I'm what
I thought you were gonna say I woke up and I was in her arms and she was carrying me to my bed.
Yeah, right. Can't carry my big ass.
You had a rough night.
That's the dream,
Did
man.
you have nightmares of Saquon dropping it?
Oh, dude, last night was tough.
That was so tough.
Yeah, last
dude.
night was tough.
Did you
I
watch that
literally
game?
oh man, me and Iz were watching it. I remember my mood immediately shifted after Kirk Cousins just drove the field in 45 seconds.
Damn.
The Eagles had like a 98.1% of winning, and they just bottled it.
Dude, it was
They
miserable.
just bottled it.
But yes, I was pretty pissed. I'm not happy about that because we could have went up 2-0. The Cowboys are 1-1, so that would have been nice. And we play the Saints next week, and they just dismantled the Cowboys at home. So
Could be the Giants.
could be the Giants.
He could be
But
my
AJ's
team.
out, so AJ Brown was out, so I'm not really too worried about it. They didn't really have AJ Brown, obviously big receiving threat, so it draws a lot of attention from defenses. So didn't have him. Saquon looked great until the drop. He looked.
That guy's unreal though.
Yeah,
like,
he
you
looked
can't even
great.
fault him for that because it's like Neighbors dropped a huge pass for the Giants, and I'm like, I can't even fault that guy. He's the only guy out there doing something.
Yeah, I mean Saquon literally was balling last night. He just dropped it at the end, and that just happens sometimes. Can't catch every pass. It just sucks that one had game, sealing implications on the line.
That's the way, the beautiful
But
game.
but yeah, the 24-hour was good. People showed out. So much love from the community, as I like to say, my community. So I'm just gonna give a brief rundown of what it was
Please.
really quick. So it was the first 5 hours I played Warzone with Teep, Mason, and Crowder. The next 7-8 hours was a World Series of Warzone watch party, but that took. I
So
thought that was
long.
going to be
Too
6
long.
hours long,
Yeah.
but there were so many delays, and Biffle, they changed out his GPU or something because he was on a different one.
Yeah.
So the World Series of Warzone ended up taking 8 or 9 hours. So after the World Series of Warzone, I'm 12, 13 hours into this thing. And then I did a little challenge where I had to try to get a win in every game. Didn't complete that. I was just so tired at that point. I got second in a Warzone solo. I had 22 kills. I got shit on at the end.
Oh my god, I was watching that.
At hour 17.
He sniped your head off. You were behind the car. I thought it was a free win. Hector, you'd be in tears.
I literally, Iz was in the rooms. Iz was trying to talk to me. I think Iz was going to bed at the time that it
You're like,
happened.
yeah, you're like, not right now, babe.
Yeah, I'm like, not right now. I'm trying to do this shit. I get sniped in the head. I instantly got up, went and said goodnight to her, and I came back fuming.
You give her one of those hard ass kisses, like.
Just fuck this shit, man.
To be fair, that guy had a
love
crazy.
you.
That guy hit a crazy shot.
It was a crazy shot. I had a crazy heady. He had a crazy shot. But he had a CDL scan. I know he got hype. I was so pissed.
He was so, bro, the amount of
Oh,
dope.
because I know
Do
he
you
was
think
in
he's
the
got
stream.
that? I'm only asking because I would do this. I'm not saying that it's lame to do this, but
Oh man.
let me see this.
Oh my god, dude! Look at that. How many?
How'd you find it that quick, Matt?
Wait.
Look, you
Got
still
you
have
off
So
Yes.
I'm I got this guy dead to rights. He's in the corner of the room. There's no way he wins this
No,
shit,
of
right?
course not.
I got
This is-
no tax, so
no,
I'm
this
like,
is- this
through his
is-
shoulder.
This is crazy.
And then I just get
Oh
ripped.
my god, dude.
Oh,
and then I just get
Ooh.
ripped. And this was
takes
at
off your
hour
leg.
17, and I'm just I give up. I'm like, I give up. Go over.
Was
say-
this hour 17?
It was either hour 16 or 17.
Then I
So
went-
I'm already
I went to bed
I'm
right
already
after that.
struggling, right?
Yeah.
I'm struggling.
Low key though.
Those snipes, you know what I'm saying? The snipe, we had your ass.
And then that shit happened.
Reach on top.
I
Oh
was
my
fucking
God,
pissed,
dude.
But then so we did that little challenge, and then the last I really wanted to play Elden Ring for longer. I think it was only the last 5 or 6 hours I played Elden Ring because I want to beat the DLC. And then the last hour, you and Matt came over.
Yeah.
So yeah, it was crazy. I think we got 6,600 subs on the day, which was fucking unbelievable.
It's not a bad day at the office.
Yeah. I don't know if I'm. Iz was like, you should do this once a quarter and just make it a thing. Once every quarter, just run a 24-hour. And
Is probably do it once a month.
yeah, come up with.
Well, do it once a week, babe.
But it's hard to come up with incentives that want people to really interact and give subs. I mean, at the end of the day,
Would you ever dye your hair?
no,
please
people
don't, please
wanted
don't.
that. So
No,
so
don't do that.
our last sub goal was at 5,000, and we didn't think we were gonna hit that.
No.
So we hit 5,000 pretty early in the stream. We probably still had 8 hours, probably 10 hours left in the stream.
I will up the stakes. Dual 24-hour at the Conjuring House if you hit 10K subs.
Oh my God, dude, do that, but
We bring
don't
it-
hang out. Don't
we-
come by
But
me.
that wouldn't even be fun. What are we gonna do in that house for 24 hours? Just
Tweak.
just be scared,
You'd be tweaking, yeah.
dude. Nothing's gonna happen. You're gonna hear you're gonna hear
so
a
let's-
duh.
Brother, I promise, if we did an overnight in the Conjuring House, first off, I'm talking a big game because I've been saying this for a while that I want to go do it.
Dude,
but
he asked me, and I'm
I
like,
don't
no
think
way.
I'll actually go do that because I watched a video. I think they're called Sam and Colby. It's a big YouTube channel. And I watched it, and they were tweaking. They had a medium there with them. And she's like, I can feel the spirit. I'm not sure if I believe all that, but It is the Conjuring house.
It's
So
like watching Ghost Adventures.
people would definitely want to
Okay,
watch
so
it.
what happened at the Conjuring? Was that like is
Annabelle. That's the Annabelle doll.
It's the
and what did she do? Like
it's like the scariest movie that I remember seeing besides Sinister.
The
growing up.
Nun. The Nun's a spinoff of The Conjuring.
It's like
It's just demons. Like
yeah, I can't do
you
that.
haven't seen The Conjuring?
Dude, I'm traumatized.
you wouldn't be able to watch. It's actually like that's one of the scarier movies. Like I won't even chow that shit.
Blair Witch
Really?
Project,
The thing
though.
is like I guarantee you that I won't be I just don't know what it is. I have a mental block. What's up, Joe? Big Joey update in the house, ladies and gentlemen. If you guys have any merch questions or anything, do go to OpTic Update. I couldn't do it. That is the only thing that I'm like afraid of. The only thing I don't talk about is that cartels, obviously, and there's other stuff.
I mean,
But
things you
I just
can't
don't.
see.
I just don't do
And
it.
Boeing.
If I can't hit it, I'm good.
Sorry.
Well,
What'd you
there,
say?
buddy.
Cut, I said,
You see-
and Boeing. Cut that.
Boeing.
No, keep it in.
Cut that.
Keep it in.
Yeah.
You gotta prove a point on your ass.
But just to put a little cap on it, yeah, the 24-hour was dope. I appreciate everyone that came out, showed love. I didn't really know what to expect. You guys exceeded my expectations. I think my community's expectations. I just didn't really think it was going to pop off like it did. Viewership was also crazy. Like I usually hover around like 5-6K during the off season for regular streams. I had like 13 for like the first 13,000 for like the first 14 hours of it. And then obviously once people start going to bed, it kind of tapered off a little bit. And then in the morning when we shaved my head, it shot back up. So
I feel like viewers are good though. I don't mean to cut you off, but because people start falling asleep to it, so it's like
yeah.
they just stay.
they're not losing. You're not losing
Yeah.
a viewer
And
because they're just,
I mean, I
they're
was
just
saying
falling
that
asleep
too.
like at the TV show.
Usually I don't say that, but I was like, hey, if you guys don't mind, just keep the stream up. Just so I can like see the number, keep the energy up. You know what I'm saying?
It helps for sure.
Yeah, it definitely helps. I mean, as a
viewer,
streamer.
it's definitely like really cool. Like knowing you're doing a 24 and then they go to sleep and they wake up knowing
Yeah.
that you're still up. So it's like,
Dude, there were
very-
people like I'm doing the whole 24-hour with you, and I was like, dude, you guys are crazy.
That's
you
dope.
guys
though.
are crazy. Like
That's dope. That's
it's
dope.
it's
You're
hard.
Like, why?
Like
Did you get up and do any physical activities, like a couple,
yeah, I got
25 push-ups here?
My rib was still in a little bit of pain. My rib is like actually like 80-90% healed now. It's still a little bit painful at times, but
The cardio was to walk around the room every 50 or 100 bomb. He gets up and he does his little
Oh, so you
fucking-
walked a couple of miles then?
Yeah, so
Nah.
a couple steps.
but I would stretch every hour and a half, 2 hours. I'd get up, stretch my side.
Does this still hurt your rib?
A little bit. It's not nearly as bad as it was. There was a couple days where like I couldn't even move, which sucked. And that's why I took off streaming for a couple days. 6
That was
days.
insane though. Props to
valid.
you, man. That was really good.
Yeah, 24 hours
I couldn't
dope.
do it. I could not do it. I'm dead. I'm dead on arrival. At 9 p.m. I'm dead on arrival.
And now we got this going on. So
I'll tell you what. Before anything, right now when Matt showed that clip of you getting sniped, I thought to myself, I'm like, yeah, no mustache and hair, not a good look for you. Okay, so get the mustache back as soon as possible.
and keep this.
I don't know. You don't have to keep that, but it doesn't look bad. Like you don't
Doesn't
have
look
a
bad, dude.
weirdly shaped head. It's like you're not fat around the cheeks like me. Like if I went bald now versus when I was in high school, like
You be fucked.
oh, I mean, no, of course not. But you know,
Yeah, they're all asking me when I'm going bald. I'm like, dude, I look like a pumpkin. Like I cannot. I cannot go.
3,000 subs, you wouldn't go bald.
No, I would not.
3,000 subs.
I would do something. I would set.
if you hit 10,000 subs, because you're at what 6K. If you hit 10,000 subs, you go bald. You'd do it. Don't lie.
Those are heights I've already reached. If I need to reach a new height to
15?
take this to look like a fucking actual pumpkin, my girl's gonna look at me and go, "That is repulsive."
That's heinous.
well, I think it'd be a good test to see if she really loves you.
Could you imagine me shaving
better or for
this?
worse.
Like imagine
Sure.
I shaved the beard and the head.
No,
No, you can't do that.
No, I wouldn't.
You'd look like
I
Mr.
wouldn't
Clean.
shave my head, but for like when I do my 24-hour, my big thing would probably be 3,000.
you know how I would.
I'll
When are
set-
you doing? You have one scheduled right now?
Yeah, well, I don't have it scheduled, but I committed to doing one. I just
All right.
need
Well,
to figure out when.
if you need assistance, if you need me to hop on for a couple hours, and
This is how I would do it.
I'll help you. Because now I know how it is. I really wish. I'm not gonna lie. Zinni was like, "Yo, I might get on later after the World Series of Warzone and play like a scary game with you for 3 hours."
Yeah,
That would have
that was
helped
my
so
idea.
much. Because again, that was like hour 12. That would have got me to like hour 15, and then I could have started my challenge. Which I mean, either way, it's hard. I mean, any way you do it, it's hard. But having friends around during it definitely makes it easier.
Mm.
Because it's just like you can just shoot the shit. It just makes it easier.
Time
That's
goes
how
by
I would-
so fast too.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
how I would do
You
it.
don't even think about it.
I would do what you did, but I would have like a live segment when somebody comes in and we just shoot the shit for like 2 hours.
Well, we
on
did
a-
that at the end with the haircut. Like,
Yeah,
you
but
and Matt came in and kind of assisted me through the last hour, which
Yeah.
helped a lot because that's when it like started to become the last 2 hours were the hardest.
I
The
should-
last hour before you guys showed up was the hardest
dude, I was
because I'm playing Elden Ring. I'm running around. I mean, your brain is just fried at that point. I'm looking up guides. I can't think. Like, I haven't slept, so my brain is not like active.
Yeah.
And
It was
then you
actually
guys
kind of
came in.
clutch. Like the World Series of Warzone went as long as it did because that definitely just.
Well,
ate
that's
up
why
a
I wanted
lot,
to do
you know?
it too. It's like I wanted to do it the last day of the beta, but Matt convinced me to come over for the first football Sunday. He's like, "Dude, what the fuck do you mean you're gonna do it on today? It's the first football Sunday." And I was like, "Dude, there's the beta. There was HCS Sunday, so HCS Sunday we were playing. We made it to the finals. Unfortunately, lost. But like shit like that, just those times where you don't have to play the whole time makes it so much easier. So I wanted to do it then. So Matt tried to convince me not to do it this Saturday either. And I was like, Matt, I'm sorry, bro. I know the Cowboys game is tomorrow. I'll be there. I will show up, but I have to do it today.
I didn't think you were gonna make it. I wouldn't have made it. I wouldn't have gave a fuck about anything.
I was like, I got to
The
do it
house could have
today,
been burning. I'm sleeping as I burn. I don't give a fuck. I just cannot operate without that. We got to your place at around like 8. What was it?
No, 9.
Like
or,
9?
No, 8.
Yeah,
'cause
like
it ended
8:30?
at 9. No,
Got-
you guys got there at 8.
At
'Cause
8?
Matt got there at 8 with his Clippers to do the deed.
Yeah, so
And then it
I
ended at 9.
obviously empty stomach. We're about to go to the Cowboys game, so I figured, I'm gonna have one of those burgers. The burgers in the Cowboys Stadium are fucking incredible. Anyway, so I get there, I see a shot, and I pick it up. I'm like, what the fuck is he drinking? I smell a little bit. The chat's like, drink it, and I was like, I'll drink it if somebody gives.
Yo, Hector went crazy at the Cowboys game.
Oh,
bro.
you wait.
Crazy.
So I took that shot
he
of
had
Four
8
Roses.
shots.
Oh
No,
my
more.
God. Damn.
No,
Dude,
it was
in
more.
The car back after the game, I said I had a couple beers at the game. I had a shot with them because I could not take a shot with Tim, Clock,
Yeah.
Jack, Hector. Like
Yeah.
I had to get a shot in with the boys. So I take a shot. We're leaving the game. We walk out on the wrong side of the stadium. It's 90 degrees out. I haven't slept. I've drank. Now I haven't slept. I've also drank on top of it at the game. We have to walk like 40 minutes around the outside of the
worst.
stadium. Iz has to pee. We have to go back into the stadium because she has to pee. She didn't plan very well. We had to go back in, come back out. I mean, and then we get in the car. He is just blaring music for 2 hours on the way home.
Took us 2 hours. Think about that.
Took you 2 hours?
Let me tell you something. Let me tell you how it went down from my
back
fucking perspective. We pick up Seth after that. Now I'm already one shot in. Okay, I'm already one shot. That's never gonna do anything. No empty stomach. 5 a.m. Doesn't matter. It's not gonna do anything to me. All right, we do this thing. We go pick up Seth and Iz at. We said we're leaving at 10:30. We left at 10:30. At 12:30, we get into the suite. Okay, it was a 2-hour ordeal to get into the stadium. As I'm driving,
Hector fucking was tweaking in the car. He
I
didn't
was
pull up his
so
parking pass
mad.
before he got
I
there.
was
He was
so
unprepared, and then he got
mad.
mad that he was unprepared.
I was unprepared. I was so mad. I'm like, how the
He was
fuck?
unprepared. Then he got mad that he was unprepared. He was blaming the 5G. He's like, I can't even fucking get on my account and shit. You know, you were tweaking. I
was so
haven't
mad.
seen you that mad in a while.
Oh,
He
I was
like
fuming.
livid.
I'm like that.
And I'm sitting in the-
I meant when I said this. I'm like, all right, this is what we're gonna do. Jude, Liv, I'm gonna give you the tickets. You guys, I'm gonna go drop you guys off. I'll see you guys back at home. I'm done with this day. You
He
guys
almost
go,
gave up.
You guys
almost
go
gave up.
enjoy. You
almost
guys
gave
go
up.
enjoy the suite.
Almost
That
gave
would
and
be
the
fucking
Oh,
hilarious.
That's so unlike him.
But the thing is like I would have been mad, but doing that, just giving up and going home and not and just relaxing would have been such a better thing, solution for me to not be enraged. So we walk in through there. Liv and Jude find their seats. We say hi to everybody, and immediately I go to the bar. I see this bottle of unopened tequila, Herradura, of course. So
It
I say,
actually wasn't the worst shot I've ever taken.
I fucking opened. That's what
Wasn't
we
the
have at the house. I opened it and I poured me the full thing. It was like 2 shots. Go there, I knock them. I go back, I take a third one, and I'm like, all right, cool. The bottle's this. And then I start, me and Cloaksy is like, yo, I'll take a shot with you. And I was like, all right, let's take another one. So I took another one with Cloaksy. Me and Cloaksy finished 90% of that bottle. I am convinced.
That's a
Yeah,
dangerous.
That guy Dennis is
a
he
dangerous
gets
man to
He'll
drink
get
with.
him, Tim. I mean, they'll get after it.
Yeah,
And I love that about them.
we
They'll-
got-
they know how to have a good time.
I had to have had at least like call it 10. Let's call it even 10 shots. Didn't do anything. I was just more mad than anything.
Yeah, but so Cowboys game, we get home. I fall asleep in the car. He's blasting music. 2 hours. It's like an unsettling.
I'm not
it's
driving.
Like
Jude's driving.
Yeah, of course. But it's like an unsettling like rest. Like I'm in the back seat. I'm like asleep, but I'm still like semi-conscious, but I'm like asleep. It was like the weirdest shit ever. Get back. We put on the Chiefs Bengals game. I lay on the couch. It's like 4 p.m. I fell asleep for 6 hours. 6 hours I fell asleep, and I wake up to Iz again, like
Standing over you.
hey. She's like, should I have waken you up? I didn't want to disturb you because you were asleep. And I was like, yes, you should have woken me up. Now I just slept 6 hours and it's 10 p.m. But then we got in bed like 2 hours after that, and I actually fell asleep and I slept through the whole night. Woke up, tried to stream yesterday. Oh my God, my brain was not working.
Yeah.
Not working at all. I played Valorant with Matt, and it was probably the worst day of gaming that I've ever had. Like my brain wasn't working.
Nah.
I was sluggish, tired. We drank a little bit, so I didn't really feel the drinks. I just felt like that unrested rest. Oh my God.
No.
Today I feel better, but yeah, the 24-hour was a grueler. The Cowboys game after was definitely ambitious, but we thugged that shit out.
Some say that you never get the sleep back, and it really fucks your brain up.
I can believe that.
Am I ever going to get my hair back?
Are you getting aren't you getting a tattoo as well?
People say that?
Yeah, he's getting a tattoo.
Where are you
People say it
getting
fucks your brain up?
I'm going to get it right here, I think.
Nice.
I still haven't decided. We still have time. We're going to do it during the race, so
Just make sure
they're
that
already
you.
looking at tattoo artists. I don't know where to get it. Should I get it like
definitely
right
not
here?
on your lower back.
Hell, a tramp stamp? Hell no. I don't know. I think I should get it like right here.
Either there or up here.
You think like up here?
Well, no.
Nah.
Well,
I think the wrist here.
I'm getting one
that.
like
Here
Diesel's.
or here?
Diesel has a dope ass.
one of the two.
I think here's good.
Diesel has a really dope optic colored one. I want to get that here.
Should I get it colored or black and white?
I would get it colored if I like. My next one's gonna be colored. I would
Really?
do. Yeah, I would do. Yeah.
Is it weird to get like? Is it weird to mix and match like colored and black and white or no?
No, it's your skin. Do whatever you want.
Can
you can draw
you,
dicks on it if you want.
Because like, what if I want to expand and
Maybe.
get like a sleeve or something? What if I love the tattoo so much and I'm like, okay, now I want to
do
work
my
on a sleeve.
face.
This sounds
Never
stupid.
that.
Can you get it black and white and they color at a later date if you
No.
wanted to get it colored? No?
I don't think so, but I don't fucking know.
But yeah, the tat comes during the.
That was
the
a dumb
race.
question. I
When
don't
you
know.
get the outline and all that, when you get the outline, you're gonna see it and you're gonna start kind of visualizing way more ideas with it. So if you just get
Do you
the
have any
outline,
tattoos?
then, I do. I have other hand. Got my native name there.
Very
Did it
That's
hurt?
it. That's it though. It's not like a design. It's just my native name.
Did it hurt?
No, I didn't. Not there. For me,
It kind of did.
It's
I
like
don't know. It kind of did.
everyone always says it's like pain, but it's like
burning. It's like a burning pain.
yeah, it's like pain, but it's like a manageable.
hot.
It's like just annoying.
It feels hot.
Like
dude.
it's just
it's burning.
annoying.
It's a hot needle. You know, it's like
It's not hot. It's not. Maybe I don't know.
it's a spicy needle.
How
When you
long
get a
will-
shot, does it feel like getting a shot?
No, nothing like that.
How long will a tattoo of that size take, you think, for him to get
30
the
minutes.
OpTic logo? Oh, that's it?
30 minutes.
Yeah,
Tops.
this took like 10.
Oh, okay.
Dude, my Scofield one took 3.5 hours, and the last 30 minutes were hell.
Schofield?
Yeah,
Michael Schofield?
yeah.
No.
Name that for him. Yeah,
Oh yeah.
Prison Break?
yeah.
Oh, the dog guy.
My dog, my best friend.
Yeah, I forgot it is after.
Yeah, it is after
Schofield.
Michael Schofield. He escaped the cage one day when we left him home and June and I went to work. When we come back,
Prison
he was
break.
out.
Wait.
And the way he escaped is because we trapped him like next to our bed, and our bed had like one of those platforms, like that extra lip that they have.
Yeah.
So he used that as a tunnel and went against the wall, and then got out.
Wait, is that when you named him?
Yeah, Scofield.
That is sick.
Yeah,
Hard
thank you.
That's a cool story.
Good
He's
story.
he's mischievous.
That's
Mischievous
cool.
boy.
Mischievous, yes.
Mischievous boy gets out.
Mischievous boy.
But yeah, I'm excited for the tattoo. I mean, I've always wanted tattoo. Well, I wouldn't say I've always like needed tattoos. I've always thought. I've obviously I think tattoos are awesome. That people like express, either things in their life or things that they like, and through an art form on their body. I think it's a dope concept. I've just always been like
Scared of the
once.
needle.
Yeah. What scares? No, the pain doesn't scare me. What scares me is the permanentity. I don't think that's a word.
You see, you can't miss sleep.
It's the permanentity of it.
It's called the permanent.
It's there forever. So you got to make sure you get a good artist. Make sure you really fuck with the thing. That's why the OpTic tattoo is like one of the easiest things I could get, because it's obviously like been my life, basically my life.
For
the past-
life. For life.
Yeah, so
Zin, you don't got any tats, right?
No.
Would you ever? Let me guess. Why would you put a sticker on a Bentley?
No. Okay. I would never say that. And there's never
You
had
said that,
any.
Kim?
Never had
I don't
any
know.
like. I was never drawn towards any
dashing?
tattoos. I don't know. If I do get one, maybe like a BDA one, but I don't know. I don't really have any interest in getting one.
Big
To
D
be honest.
association. I get it.
To
But
be
yeah, should I
honest.
get like the logo? And I think I want to get the logo colored and then like black OpTic under it.
Dude, whatever you want to do is fucking.
I don't just want the logo. I want like some text too. Like
I fucking
bang,
love that
bang.
shit. Just yeah. Listen, whatever it is that you want to do, you're gonna go to my guy. Period.
Well, he has to come here.
Sure.
Whoever does it has to come here because I
worry
already
not.
promised we're
It'll-
What
doing
if you
it
put the
on
date?
the race.
What if you put the date you joined under the logo?
I don't even know.
No,
the
no,
date
don't
that
do
I
that.
joined.
Don't do that.
No?
No. Just
that'd be-
listen.
I think that'd be cool.
Nobody should give you ideas as to what you want to get. You should
That's
get
fair.
what you want to get.
That just looks sick in my head. Like OpTic looking like the date you joined.
He's like, I wouldn't get. I don't know if
Nah.
I'd
I
get
don't
a
know the
tattoo,
date.
but
I mean, I'm
Seth,
sure we
you should
can
do
find
this.
the date.
Which you're fine.
Yeah.
Just logo OpTic. I think that's dope. I had this idea to do for Christmas. We don't have any fucking special drops this year for Christmas. We don't have like a globe or a ornament. It's fucking somebody fucked up, and I was so mad. I was so mad because I wanted to do a snow globe with the 60/50 house.
Oh, that'd be sick.
So because we got the van, obviously.
What?
No, I was seeing we had the globe back here, but we had the van, the burning van. Do you have that?
Oh
Oh my god.
But yeah,
I was in
that's-
your room and I'm like, where's this? Where's this? Well, you don't have a Wallace in your house? You don't have a Wallace?
No, I do. It's
In a box somewhere?
yeah, I fucked up. I didn't take it out of the box yet.
Okay,
It's-
okay.
It's in
So-
my closet.
I'll get
Wallace.
I'll get you a bunch of stuff. You should let me go in there and then just let me arrange shit.
Dude, please. I love that. American Dad, I was actually he made me
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
You know how he did the OG like big neon like light basically?
Yeah.
He
Did we
made-
buy that for your dad?
I don't think so.
Okay.
He sent that one to Daltouche.
Yeah, I
Really?
saw that
Yeah.
he got it from
Oh, that's his
Daltouche.
boy though, right?
Oh no,
I
but
think Touche replied to it and was like, I want it. And then he sent it to Touche.
well he also he made one for the watch party. So he said that he was sending the OG to the watch party. So yeah, this is it.
That's
So
gas.
Yeah, so
sick.
fire.
That's gas. Look at all the other ones he has there too.
Dude,
just
is that Alan? What is that?
Where?
the fuck? Is
yeah,
that
what is that?
that's an
That might
alien? That's a Snorlax.
That's a
What a-
Snorlax with Alan. But yeah, so
He's got the phase up foam finger back there.
but like his room is sick. Like I love like that style of room. I love my room obviously, but
Yeah.
like the plushies and masks and like just collectible stuff.
I mean, his
Colorful.
fucking footwear is fucking gross.
But look how sick that is. Like, I don't know where I might hang it in the basement. I don't
So
know.
fire.
I don't know where I'm gonna put it. Maybe in the theater room could be cool. But you don't really want it in the theater room. I don't know. I don't know where I'm gonna put it.
You can put
yet,
it
but
anywhere. That's
Shit's
gas.
sick. Yeah.
I'm having him
Chat,
make.
what's he wearing? Those are they're like flame ones, right? They're not Supreme.
Piss is off and put it over your side of the bed.
Those are not Supreme.
No.
Like where you,
man.
like where you
Just
sleep.
like
Just put it above your
90.
part.
That
Like
would
that.
never happen.
Put the party above
She
your
would
head.
not
Right.
let that happen.
I'm having him make my fucking perfect logo, like the blue and pink, and he's doing like the aim higher as well.
That's so sick.
I can't wait for them. They're cool, man.
Yeah, I shot him a DM last night. I've always seen his videos, like, because he always does like the funny like themed like videos. Like he just did one. I just saw it. It blew the fuck up. But it was like I think it was snipers or people in Black Ops 6. It was something, I don't remember the caption, but it was something in Black Ops 6 how they make a PB&J.
Yeah.
And he's like, he just does a whole bunch of crazy shit to make a PB&J, and it's just
Matt,
like,
what's his name again?
American Dad.
American Dad, America.
Yeah, I've always fucked with his
Yes.
stuff. So
I got
That's
the
my weed
feeling
brain.
that it's gonna be
Yeah,
a
he's the man.
wonderful
Poor
day.
term.
he's the man. I can't wait to get it and put it up. He's shipping it. He's shipping the OG and that to Riley. So we'll either incorporate it into the watch party or I'll put it somewhere in the house. We haven't.
I'm trying to see what shoes he's
That would
wearing.
look
I gotta see
great.
how big it is. Like I have to see how big it is.
It's
to
a
like,
good size. I mean,
Yeah.
yeah, he had a photo of it there, but like, you know, it's a good size, man.
I gotta see it in person to be like, okay, this would look good here, or it would. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, throw that on the watch party. That would look great there.
What up? But yeah, that shit's sick. I can't wait to get it.
That is sick.
And I saw it yesterday. So
We talk World Series of Warzone.
No, let's talk. I want to go. Once you get us started, while I look up the shoe.
Well, first, congrats to Falcons, Biffle, Shifty, and Soka. I mean, those guys don't really have comp. They just go over there and win everything. So I
they
feel
had
like
a little bit of comp this time. A little bit. They had a Scumman's
Scumman's
team.
team, yeah.
Scumman's
Yeah.
team was actually balling. It was Scum and Dongy, and who was their third?
Unrational.
And
Gary,
Gary.
yeah.
Yeah, and
For
Gary.
those wondering, I was almost right. They are the Supreme. They are the what the fuck? Where is it? The Spectrum Zoom Streak. The Zoom Streak Spectrum.
Oh.
I knew they were.
Those are
Damn,
fire.
270.
Yeah.
Yeah, those are gas.
I knew it. I'm like, wait, those are the Supremes, right? But which Air Max?
Size 12s then.
Not an Air Max.
Yeah.
And you're a size 12 in
I'm a
those?
size 12, man. Just for any future reference, if you feel like gifting me a shoe.
Yeah, I got something coming for Zinni.
For me?
Oh yeah.
Oh shit.
Ladies and gentlemen, this show is sponsored by BetterHelp, as you guys know. What's something that you'd love to learn? As an adult, do you make time to learn new things as often as you like? Or was it a lost in childhood? Kids are always learning and growing, but as adults, sometimes we lose that curiosity, right? And you got to ask yourself, what is something that I would like to learn? Whether it's gardening, a new language, maybe how to finally beat your best friend at bowling. I don't know. You got to take the time to take care of yourself so that you can continue to take care of others. So if you're thinking about starting therapy, give BetterHelp a try. It is entirely online, designed to be convenient, flexible, and suited to your schedule. All you have to do is fill out a brief questionnaire online to get matched with a licensed therapist. And even if the licensed therapist is somebody that you do not vibe with, you can replace them and you can switch therapies anytime for no additional charge. Rediscover your curiosity with BetterHelp. Visit BetterHelp.com/OpTic today to get 10% off of your first month. That's BetterHelp.com/OpTic. That is BetterHelp.com/OpTic. All lowercase on the OpTic, but I'll leave a link in the description down below to make it easier for you to just click and go. In trade for the
the ALDs.
for ALD loafers. Congratulations to Falcons, Biffle, Shifty, Hisoka. In one of the interviews, Miles DeRoss asked Shifty. He says to him,
I got to see the clip because I think that
Was it Repulse or Miles?
Miles.
Was it
think
Miles?
I think it was
that
Miles.
caption is.
no, you
Oh,
listen
it was
to it
Yeah,
was
let me
Repulse.
hear exactly what
Mi
he said.
tocayo elector.
CDL player do you Shifty, which CDL player do you think you could replace instantly on a starting roster?
I'm off with go big, go home. Give me Pred.
Pred?
Okay. Okay, he says this, but he doesn't say that.
Which
See, the
CDL
way that
player
I interpreted
do you
this
think
was
you
that
could
He, like,
replace
called him out?
instantly
no,
on a
he's. I
starting
don't even
roster?
think he's calling him out.
I'm
I
off
think
with go
he's
big,
like
go home. Give me Pred.
he's saying that. I mean, it is kind of a dig at Pred, but it's like he wants to join the
Yeah,
biggest team, but he
yeah.
also has a crazy cast around. Like he's got Ant,
Yeah.
Brandon, Kenny. So I think he meant that he wants to replace Pred, not
Yeah.
that he
Yeah.
could replace
Yeah,
Pred.
yeah,
yeah,
He wasn't
that
saying
makes
it like
sense.
Like I think I could replace this motherfucker.
he didn't just randomly say
Yeah.
like I could go take Pred's spot right now.
That's how
So
I took it, but a
that's
lot
what
of
I
other
thought, too.
people
What
are
did Pred
taking
say?
it
What did Pred say?
this way.
Did Pred reply?
Some
On
fucking
vacay.
Barcelona on top of a mountain.
He doesn't give a fuck.
AG doesn't give a
He
fuck.
probably
His
doesn't-
Instagram
he probably
is-
doesn't
AG
even
probably
know.
hasn't even seen it.
He probably doesn't even know.
AG
don't
hit
know.
me up like a week ago for Food Rex in Positano. I was like, bro, you're in Positano right now?
I think he's finally home now. I think his world tour has
Yeah,
ended,
in
which honestly
home
good for
in
him.
Australia.
He was like,
Good-
what
yeah, I
hotel
know.
were y'all at? And I was like, I sent him it, and he was like, I'm at this one. Look at this shit. He sent me his room. He had like his room was insane. AG is like, he does it right, bro.
Guy knows how to
Yeah.
vacay.
He
knows
doesn't
how to do
care.
it,
and
man.
and
I love
honestly,
it.
I'm so envious of the
So
fact that
crazy.
his brain works that way where he'll just do it. And I'll like think about it too much and then stop myself from doing it. He just like, I'm going to go to fucking Barcelona. I'm going to go to Positano, Rome, Milan. And he just does it. And,
Dude,
and
that is-
I
I
envy
mean,
that.
Dude, he's lived more in these last 2 months than I have my entire life. That guy's just been fucking everywhere. And not just touristing. He's like living
He's
lavishly.
eating 5-star every meal. He's
Every
staying
meal.
at 5-star hotels.
I wonder. I gotta ask him if he ever ended up going to because the two that stood out in Positano were Tagliata at the top and then
he went
DiVincenzo.
He went to Vincenzo.
He didn't go to Tagliata.
Not that I saw, but he did. He did-
DiVincenzo was.
He did go to
gas.
DiVincenzo.
Oh my god! I want to go back to Italy just to eat that.
Yo,
carbonara.
another thing, and I just thought about, you're on your way to San Diego as we speak.
this weekend. Yeah.
And that means, Seth, that for the last 5 weekends, oh no, I'm talking about me. But you've been traveling like you're insane. Somebody asked me, did you ask me if I was going with Seth to?
Yeah, I did. I asked you.
You're the second one. Diesel hit me up. He's like, yo, are you going to?
TwitchCon.
I'm like,
Bro, I want to go to San Diego. Tell BK to get me a deal in TwitchCon. Just a little Scooby snack. Just tell him to find me something, remnant somewhere.
If you actually want to come, I could ask him.
So I can go to San Diego. I could ask him too, but I just want to go to
ask your agent
I just
thing?
want to go to San Diego and eat tacos. I've never been to San Diego, and everybody that's been there said it's like the most beautiful city in the U.S.
It is.
It's amazing.
It is.
And that's
Wait,
why
are you staying at? You're not. Where?
I don't know where we're staying yet. Well, we're going to TwitchCon, so I'm like in and out. This is like I fly
so no
in.
wolves.
I fly in Saturday. I have a 1 hour stream Saturday at TwitchCon, and then the next day I have the AT&T activation for the 1v1s and meet and greet at TwitchCon. So I have two things. I fly in Saturday afternoon, do the hour stream, and then the next day I have I think it's like a 3 hour 1v1s and then a meet and greet after the 1v1s. So it's gonna be lit. I've never been to TwitchCon, so it's gonna be a pretty cool experience.
They have a lot of not merch booths, but just like warehouses full of like vendors where people like bring their own stuff from home and like you can buy, trade, and sell.
Yeah,
so check that shit out, dude.
Yeah?
That shit's really cool.
It's like a gamer garage sale.
Yeah, like you'll find like crazy collectibles and all that.
That's
and
actually
just
dope.
Really one of a kind stuff.
Hell yeah.
You should definitely check that part out. That's something I really sleep on a lot about conventions and all that.
Yeah.
Just that part of it outside of the events and
I mean,
whatever
there's
the
just
showcase.
so much to do at those things. It's like that's why Comic-Con, we went to that and people
bro.
make a whole week out of it because there's just so much to do.
So good. Such a good spot.
So much. But yeah, I'm excited for
Comic-Con.
TwitchCon. That's this weekend. I leave Saturday. I literally leave Saturday morning, get there, stream, sleep one night, do the activation, and then my flight's 2 hours after that ends.
You're
And
not doing the activation at the Hong Kong of Tijuana?
what's that?
It's like a very popular place that people sing about in
No, I think it's
Mexican
at TwitchCon.
corridos.
But I'm assuming I'm going to have
Tumbaos.
some of the production guys there. We're doing a 1v1 me, bro. So for anyone that liked that series, I think I've done 2. Ant's done 1. Is that it? I've done 2 and Shotzi's done 1.
What?
Yeah.
The 1v1 me, bros. So this will be my third one. So yeah, it's gonna be awesome.
You should do that. Like at the next time we have a major, you should have like a 1v1 snipers only station.
Yeah, I'll
Yeah.
do that.
That
I'm
sounds
not
dope.
scared. Like,
But let's really get into
Well,
it. Let's really get into it. Diddy's Miami house had over
my
1,000
God.
bottles of baby oil and lubricant among various freak-off supplies.
Okay, can someone explain this whole thing to me? Because I don't keep up with what's going on.
Okay.
Pop
The whole
culture
Diddy
and
story?
shit.
Yes, I'm
Yeah,
gonna tell you.
like,
Listen,
oh yeah.
let me begin. Let me begin.
I'm not even. I genuinely can someone explain it to me?
Yes. Okay. I'm gonna let me begin. I'm only gonna tell you 3 factoids. Okay. 1. In 1997, Biggie Smalls released his post-mortem album called Life After Death. In it, the greatest rap song that has ever been put together happened between Biggie and Bone Thugs in Harmony. After Biggie's verse ends, there's a moment, about 10-second moment, which ruins the song forever, and it's Diddy. Diddy says, "And we forgive you, for you know not what you do." And in that moment in 1997, the summer of 1997, I said, fuck Diddy. I hate this dude, ruined my fucking song. I can't believe it. So since then, I've been anti-Diddy. So now that I see what's happening, first of all, somebody's sexual orientation, none of my business. But when you're sexually assaulting people, which apparently is what he did, according to a New York court.
So it's
according to a
sexual
New
assault.
York court, which granted an inmate $100 million last week. Look it up, Matt. Look it up, Matt. It's true. They're eating our dogs. Anyway, dude, some dude got, so apparently from what I read, and I only read what I read, Diddy and Diddy's team offered this one dude $3 million to shut up, never talk about it again. This guy said, fuck that. He went after him, $100 million.
Jesus.
Would you believe that?
I can't believe that. That's hilarious.
Okay.
Matt, bring that up, Matt.
That is nuts, though, man.
Wait,
I mean,
okay,
just-
let me read this.
And there's videos of him beating his, I'm not sure if it was his ex-partner or ex-wife or whatever she was, but Diddy went from on top of the world, one of the richest, big party guy, to just absolutely
Dude, he had thousands of baby oil bottles.
That is crazy.
Like, you don't have that unless you're doing some freak off
The
shit.
freak
Freak-offs
offs sometimes lasted days at a time, involved multiple commercial sex workers, and often involved a variety of narcotics such as ketamine, ecstasy, and what is GHB,
Good.
which Diddy distributed to the victims to keep them obedient and compliant.
What
That's
the
nuts,
fuck?
dude. He
Okay, so
said-
this guy was like, okay,
That's
so he's
nuts.
this
Everyone
guy's
at those parties is bugging.
He is a sexual deviant.
Jesus. Okay, so that puts it into perspective a little bit more.
Yeah. So look,
And he got arrested yesterday, I think.
he got
in New
arrested
York, right?
yesterday in New York.
See, like I just don't keep up like
I bet
like
you.
I know
bet you.
I know people say no Diddy and shit like that is like a joke, but I like don't keep up with this stuff. Probably as much as I probably should keep up with it more, but I just like I don't really get on Twitter and
Yeah.
look for this type of shit. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Yeah. No, but this dude.
And I don't watch the news, so
Yeah.
like the only things that I hear about it are
Yeah.
either you guys talking about it or people in stream talking
That's
about
why we
it.
can't make another video like the sponsor video that we made where I took you shopping. Because Diddy used to take his people. He's like, remember when he tried to take 50 Cent shopping, and 50 Cent's like, what, motherfucker, you're taking me shopping. So now we can't do that, Seth. You're no more Stone Island. Diddy ruined it for you. Do you hate him the way that I hate him?
Yeah, I definitely do.
You can take me. My boy.
Pass the
You can
torch,
take
Hector.
me. I'll
Pass
be
the
your
torch.
wing.
Stone
man.
Island in Toronto.
The fact that he had 1,000 bottles of baby oil and lubricants amongst various freak-off supplies, like, what do you think they mean by variety of freak-off supplies?
Bro, could you imagine getting that
Fucking
text?
floppy fists and shit.
Oh,
I remember like in high
couldn't
school, I
imagine.
used to get so hype when it'd be like a Friday and I get a text like party at so-and-so's house. Be like, yes, these millionaires are getting text freak off tonight. There's just thousands of bottles of
Bring the
lubricant
ketamine.
and bring the ketamine and GHB.
Bring
It's a
special
GHB,
It's like, what
whatever
is,
the fuck
what
that
is
is.
going on?
Yeah,
That
that's
is
fucking
crazy.
insane.
that is crazy. Like,
How long is he going to jail for?
yeah, forever, hopefully,
yeah,
and
he's-
hopefully,
Oh,
like,
forever? He's like,
Yeah, he's done.
Oh,
Yeah, it was like
I don't,
FBI
I don't
doing
know.
it.
Listen, I don't think he
Oh,
makes it.
he's-
I don't think he
yeah.
makes it out alive because he and one Epps.
Oh, him and Jeffrey?
Listen, I'm not gonna say his name,
Cut it.
but he had cameras all over his house for these
Oh, we're
freak
walking a
offs.
fine
It's gonna
line
be
on this
fucking
episode.
crazy.
We're walking a fine line. We're name dropping Boeing, Diddy, Epstein. We got to
You
cancel
did,
the whole
not
episode.
me.
No, I didn't.
Jesus.
I mean,
that's
no.
insane.
I
Yeah,
mean-
look,
I mean,
I
no
hope
harm.
I hope that he is punished. Well, let me rephrase that. He'd probably be into that. You know what I'm saying? I hope that he gets the book thrown at him. I bet you he gets the book thrown at him. I hope that there's no place for this, especially like this is literally just like predator like actions, right? Like you got so big that you lived in your own reality where you thought that you could do this to people and that you would be all good because you have cash. No, Diddy. No,
No.
Diddy.
Oh, no.
Damn.
You ain't immune.
You ain't immune.
You ain't immune, man.
They're going to make a sick-ass documentary about that, though.
Yeah, it's
The
gonna
ri-
be sick
the rise
ass.
and fall of
Guess
Diddy or
who's
something.
directing it and producing it?
Oh, it's already a thing?
Yeah,
Who?
50 Cent.
Yeah.
It's fucking great.
That guy's sick, dude.
Dude,
That guy's hilarious.
yeah, 50
guy's
don't give no
hilarious.
fuck about nothing.
I love the way he clowns him. I
Oh,
love the
no,
way-
just the way he comes at everybody.
I love it.
Just couldn't give a fuck less. Anyway, so that aside, I think is the only current affair news that we have for you guys. Shogun, did you see World's?
Nah, hold on. Let's talk about something that Tenz retires from Valorant. That shit is.
That's-
We got to touch on that because
Yes.
that shit is crazy. The biggest Valorant player in the world, and you it makes sense to me because I mean, obviously Tenz, there's no lack of skill. He could have kept going,
Yeah,
but at the same time, it's like,
He's ready to rake it in, man.
was
Yeah.
he the face of Valorant?
oh yeah,
100%.
for sure. I mean, Tarek is
that's
like
what I was-
the content like face, like he does the watch party shit
Same
like
team
that.
too, yeah.
Well,
And
now it's
then-
going to be Tenz and Tarek, I'm assuming, for watch parties.
Those watch parties
They're just going to be in a call together
stupid.
raking it in. Like this.
It's hard to believe, like, because he didn't really play for that long. I mean, 4 or 5
How many
years.
How many world championships?
I don't know how many championships he has, but
To
like
be
that's
fair-
not that long. When you look at like the grand scheme of things, like for esports athletes, obviously the shelf life is a lot shorter than like professional athletes,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
sports athletes.
Yeah.
And that's just how it is in esports. Like the shelf life of your career is shorter, but for him to cut it short and he's still like insane.
Yeah.
I mean, it just goes to show that like
I'm sure
the-
pressure played a part.
Huh?
I'm sure pressure. Like that guy has always had a lot of pressure because Valorant's that's a toxic community, dude. Valorant. So when he doesn't play well, like I've seen it myself, he'll get like.
But
like
what is for a person like that? What is like doesn't play well mean? Because even if he doesn't play well, he's still at a lower level, which is still better than the people he's competing against.
He's the face of Val, and Val is kind of like, I mean, Val is probably one of the biggest esports right now when it comes to like actual major tournaments. So as the face, it's kind of comparable to if Seth has a bad match, but kind of on a bigger scale just because their esports bigger and more worldwide. So it just overseas and it just piles on. Yeah. And I could be wrong, but I feel like the pressure has to at least play. It's like, why would you not take a step back and go rake it in and do a little more stress-free of a job, watch party?
Speaking from my experience, I mean, the other side of the fence has been fucking fantastic. So I know he's going to be loving life now because, like, I'm not that I wasn't loving life, but yeah, there is a lot of pressure when you're, at the top of an esport. So, I mean, he's just going to turn on the stream and play rank play and just rake it.
What I'll say to that is that anybody who is doing what's best for them without the opinion of anyone else is living the way that life should be lived. So if he said, I want to retire, and he retires, and then he says, I want to come back, and he comes back, and he retires again, like, he can do what the fuck he wants, and I'm happy that he does that, personally.
You got to make the best decision.
Yeah,
at that time, are you making
12 million views? Holy fuck.
151,000 likes, man. He's got my retirement post.
Jesus Christ.
600 comments.
I got to tell you, man, like, I think I respect him even more because it's got to be, I mean, you tell me, Seth, and only Seth here on the couch, it's got to be addicting being that good at Call of Duty. You know what I'm saying? Like you don't love Call of Duty because
Call of Duty's so different. Like
whatever, it doesn't matter. Just the concept of whatever it is that you love.
Valorant hasn't really changed that much. Call of Duty is a new game every single year. So no matter how good you are the year before, once that new game drops, you have to put everything into it.
You have 31 championships.
There's no like build it. I'm not saying that, but there's no.
What I'm saying is that
different.
It's got to be addicting being that good.
Yeah,
like
but you got to work your ass off to get.
No matter what.
Yeah, like I'm that guy. I would never. If I'm that good at something, I don't think that I could ever retire from doing it.
But you have to work your literal ass off.
Nah.
To get back to that point every single year.
Yeah, I'm not discounting
that. And Val,
that.
they get a new champion like, once every however long.
Listen.
Then they rotate the maps out. They just like icebox just a little bit in like certain spots.
I'm speaking from a person who has never attained that level of skill in anything in my life.
It's crazy how long that game's been pumping.
I think of the retirements I've seen, I think he is one of the more likely to return to competing at some point just because he is so young and it's like,
how old is he?
Is he like an entertaining streamer? Like what's he?
I'm not even sure he's entertaining because I personally don't. I've never really watched him enough.
23. Oh my god! Good for him.
He's good enough at the game
Tyson,
where no matter how entertaining he is, he's going to have thousands and thousands of people watching, and then his watch party is going to do great. So maybe he'll never return, but I think of the retired
23
people.
years old. It's like Tfue. He retired at like what 26. Dude, I love that. I love anybody who chooses life over, grinding their asses off. Like I respect it.
Yeah.
Good for him. Congratulations.
He'll probably work more now.
Huh?
He'll probably work more now.
Yeah, maybe.
In the sense of like hours put in when it comes to streaming, because he'll probably have to stream all day and do the watch party.
Watch party.
It's just so freeing because it's like. Now he's not on the team schedule anymore. He can do literally like whatever he wants whenever he wakes up.
I don't know.
He can
know how much Sentinels does like content and stuff like this, but like he probably can just wake up and do whatever he wants now.
He could aspire to be Pred and then just go from on a European tour.
Why not, man?
He should.
But yeah, it's a big hit to the Valorant community.
That's amazing. Congratulations to him. Good for him. 23 years old, about to start living life. Maybe comes back at 26, dominates again, and then
I think that's a possibility because, like on the World Series of Warzone, like the whole thing was like, yeah, this is Biffle's last thing. And then he wins. And then they ask him, and he's like, I'm not fucking leaving,
Yeah, congratulations Falcons again.
That's some other shit,
Biffle, what a fucking player.
I love that guy. Biffle's a great kid.
Yeah, good kid. Anyway, congratulations to Falcons. OpTic Legacy match, October 12th coming up. Buy tickets now. Link is going to be in the description down below. It's going to be OpTic Texas versus the OpTic Dynasty. I have all of my money on the OpTic Dynasty. Yep. I just think with the leadership of Karma and the three musketeers next to him, I think that we're gonna get some wins here.
Wait, we did one last year. I forget. We did one last year. What game was it on?
Is that off season? Is that the off season, or was there something different?
We did this last year, didn't we? We did an OpTic Legacy match last year, right?
Oh,
MW3.
It was supposed to be.
It was
Black
on
Ops.
MW3.
I don't remember.
OG MW3, the original.
OG MW3. I don't even remember. Did
Wasn't
we
it
win?
supposed to be on BO3, but then you guys said
Yeah, you guys won.
and then
Did
you
we
guys
win?
changed the game.
Of course.
We did win.
Yeah.
Oh fuck yeah, we're up 1-0.
Yeah.
Yeah, we get to battle them again. We'll see. I don't know what game it's on.
1v1s, fans versus OpTic members. This is my time to finally shut some mouths. Because every time at the 1v1s when I'm hyping up like him or Ant, or
somebody's like, you get on the sticks.
it's like, I want to play methods. I'm like, bro, no, you don't.
No, you don't.
You don't
Get your
want to
get
play
back,
me.
man.
So now I will play you.
You gonna slay him?
Yeah.
Now I will play you. We'll see how it goes.
Are you gonna shoot bodies
Yeah, I
and
was literally gonna
teabag?
say, you
Oh,
got to
yeah.
shoot some
Well, it
bodies there too,
depends.
man.
Depends on the opponent.
No.
If they're talking crazy.
What is like a
or-
13-year-old
Gloves off,
kid?
dude.
No.
Oh no, that's when you do it so you can correct their behavior.
Well,
You show them
depends
if
on
you're
where
about
acting.
it.
Yeah. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen,
October 12th.
yes, we just mentioned OpTic Legacy match October 12th. You can buy tickets now. The link is in the description down below. We'll see you guys next week. Goodbye.
Peace.
Bye bye.